Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another of the F1 pieces. And this one, I wasn't planning on doing a piece on Abu Dhabi. I was like, okay, the season's over. There's not really much to talk about. We'll probably get a nice, interesting race, some interesting controversies. Um, but let's let it. We'll do like an end of year review and perhaps nothing else. But we'll see. We'll see. And then came the free practices, and I perked up. Not because of Max Verstappen doing a little bit of weird stuff in the pit lane, which did happen and felt a bit unnecessary. Um, Not because of Hamilton's struggles in qualifying either, which was heartbreaking to see, to be quite honest. But actually, because of what happened in free practice one. Now, why would that interest me? Well, free practice one, especially for the last race of the season, is where a lot of the Formula One teams like to get a lot of the rookie drivers out, a lot of the drivers that could potentially race in Formula One, but you know haven't really got the opportunity yet. And we saw a lot of drivers out there. I think on count, I'll scroll through them actually, rather than we had one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rookie drivers. Half the grid, basically, were rookie drivers. And very impressive to see Felipe Drugovich, a Brazilian, take second place in the free practice, and actually with some really impressive lap times as well. Very good to see. But there was another name that popped up that was like, hello, this is different. No, I'm not going to say his name because of reasons that are going to be apparent, but it was a very proud moment. You see, this was a driver, or this is a driver that lives within 30 miles of where I live. Now, that's when things start to hit differently. I had a similar sort of thing in another sport where we had this sort of thing where you know, one of the locals ended up being in the semi-finals of the World Championships of a fairly popular sport. And I had that same feeling as well, watching a local take the reins of a Formula One car in this $1 billion industry and drive. And it feels so cool to see. It makes it feel special. You end up, it completely changes feelings of it, because when people ask you the question, who's your favorite Formula One driver? Now, I will always go off the drivers that I get a good vibe off normally, but when you have a local, you kind of, your heart is drawn to them. This guy isn't even in Formula One, and he's already now becoming my favorite Formula One driver. That's how mad this sort of locality thing feels. And I think that's something that's quite special sometimes, is when sport, especially a global sport like Formula One, like football, like what's another world championship one? Snooker is another good example. Like tennis. When there's someone that doesn't just live in your country, but lives literally within 30 miles or 50 kilometers of where you live, you can't help but root for them. Of course, there could be alternatives. Like if they were genuinely your rival, the person that bullied you at school, then yeah, you're not really going to be favourites. But it feels different. Now, I hope that this guy ends up in Formula One. I don't have much hope for his chances, but he is doing well in motorsport nonetheless. And here's my question. And this actually has got nothing to do with Formula One, but I want your comments in the chat. Your local heroes in sport. Now, this could be in any sport, of course, but I'm talking really local. Like, you could talk about ones in your country, of course, but if there's one where they live down the road from you, you know, there is a Premier League winner that went to the same school as one of my friends that lives local to me. He is our local champion. There is someone in the world of snooker that, like I say, World Championship semi-finals in a sport, he is a local. And we knew about his talent. He's now our favourite. And like I say, now with Formula One. So who is your local hero? Could be in sport, could be in anything, actually. I open it out to anybody to put a comment in this. Your local hero. My local heroes, I've had 3 of them. Been really impressive to see. If I mention those local heroes, you know exactly where I live. So I'm keeping that to myself. But guys, really, really cool to see. And guys, please continue to like, subscribe to the videos. I'm going to be continuing doing F1 videos. We're going to be continuing doing the podcast, the Neurodivergent Ninja, the ND Ninja Stars podcast. Get it right, Ninja. Where we're going to be doing a lot of special episodes, special interviews, all that jazz. And yeah, looking forward to it. Until then, guys, take care.